Hi guys, my name's Stacy. I'm with Level Ground Trading and I want to talk to you a little bit about a new initiative we've undertaken, and it relates to switching out the packaging that many of you are familiar with that our fair trade organic coffee comes to the market in. Nothing's changed in terms of our main focus, which is trading with small-scale farmers and alleviating poverty through trade. We're still all about that. We're in our 23rd year to business and we're going strong and continuing to grow to reach more customers with great coffee, which we've sourced from farmers who have great opportunities for change as we continue to trade with them. So I want to talk to you specifically about the packaging, and as I said, this would be a familiar look and feel to some of the coffees of ours that you'd see out in the marketplace that we deliver to. Now we're making a change. This is the Canadian-made and compostable packaging, and we're switching to a packaging that looks very similar in color and format, but it's got some different traits to it. And I want you to just see it up close so you can take a peek at it. There it is, little beauties. Same beautiful quality coffees, still trading in the same way, still focused on alleviating poverty, but what the package is made of, we would call it the substrate that it's made of, is changing. It was compostable, this is not. And I want to explain to you a few of the reasons why we've made that very difficult switch, because it's something that's a little bit hard to wrap our heads around, because compostable has always made a lot of sense to us. So we launched these compostable packages, like I say, 4 years ago. The industry seemed to have come about where it could manufacture a package that was 100% compostable. We eagerly not only put those out to the market, but we got back as many empty used ones as we could as possible, and we shredded them up through an industrial shredder, the same type of company that would do document shredding. And at my own little place where I have an organic hobby farm, I took thousands and thousands of coffee packages shredded and put it into garden beds and put it into compost piles and put it into pathways covered with mulch. Here you can see a little example of me doing that, and I set about to watch and see it biodegrade, compost, and make the soil healthier and richer. For the most part, that's not what I saw, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of what we see now 4 years later at my same place where we put all those shreds. But for most people who don't have a hobby farm that's organic, they maybe don't even have access to a compost bin, they're in a situation, you're probably in a situation where compostable means curbside pickup. So the municipality where you live will have a contract to pick up items that will then be composted in a facility, and the goal of those facilities is to take what they've picked up and in about 40 to 45 days turn it into a sellable product that will be sold as soil, compost, or mulch. What will they accept in those waste streams? Food scraps, garden waste, paper, and maybe cardboard like pizza boxes. That's about it. So your banana peels, your sandwich crusts, your leaves, your clippings, garden waste, and some paper bags, maybe soiled paper, and a pizza box. And all that can be shredded up, turned over, kept warm, kept moist, and in 40 to 45 days turned into soil. But what they will not accept in any of these municipal curbside composting programs is anything like compostable packaging. We were aware of that. We believed that was a surmountable obstacle. We went out to every single compostable operation we could find, not only on Vancouver Island where we're based, but throughout British Columbia and Western Canada, and had every facility try testing out with our compostable packaging. We continually came up against the same obstacle. It didn't break down quick enough for them to turn it into a sellable product. Kind of no surprise, compostable packaging isn't supposed to turn into compost as quick as the product inside of the package, right? So we've made the switch. Here's what the switch looks like. This in the industry of waste management would be called flexible plastic packaging. And flexible plastic packaging isn't just used for coffee. It could be used for your granola, it could be used for your crackers, and a host of other products that you'll find in grocery and health food. And no, it's not compostable. It's generally not even recyclable, and the challenge as always is it's multiple plies or layers, and whenever it's multiply or multi-layered, usually it doesn't easily make it into recycling. And so what the industry has done is far less than perfect, but it's the most obvious response that industry is making with waste flexible plastic packaging, and it seems quite united, and that is they put it in waste to energy facilities. So any location where you can take back a drinking container for a refund is also where we live and where we push our product to, a point where you can take back an empty flexible plastic packaging. An empty flexible plastic packaging taken back to the same location where you would take a refundable drink container will then take it to a waste to energy facility. And a waste to energy facility is going to be an incinerator that's closed so that the emissions aren't going out into the atmosphere. It's capturing the heat and selling it back to the local electrical company as electricity. So that's something you could check out In British Columbia, we're based, where you would see Recycle BC, and they would explain how that works. If you're doubting what I'm seeing, or you see other information than what we've experienced, then check out the local composting that's available in your municipality. If you check Victoria, which is the capital city of BC where we're based, or Greater Vancouver, the biggest city in BC where we're based, you'll find that their curbside compostable programs are consistent. Yard waste, food scraps, paper, and pizza boxes, that's all they'll permit. So much as we would like to see a compostable package like that end up getting composted, they see it as a contaminant in the waste stream and they won't accept it. So what we're trying to do is not let it get stopping up a system or bogged down in landfill, but rather recapturing the energy that's stored in that packaging and continuing to get about doing what we do, which is alleviating poverty through trade. If you're questioning our integrity, totally legit question. We're always trying to be better, and yet there's times when the world that we envision isn't as perfectly coming together as we'd like. We'd welcome you to come visit our facility, see what we do and how we do it. You're so more than welcome to come visit. We're in our 16th year being landfill free. Everything that comes into Level Ground's facility gets composted or recycling. So we're passionate about decreasing our footprint. In this new facility where we've been roasting now for 2 years, we've put in place heat recapture so that in our roasting process, we capture outgoing air before it leaves the building, and we take the heat from it and return it to the emissions process and the cleaning of the air of the volatile organic compounds. And in our trials, we have shown that we've reduced our emissions by 43% by doing a hot air capture of the outgoing emissions. We also subsidize our staff getting to work creatively, anything other than one person or lone occupant vehicles. We subsidize our staff for cycling to work, carpooling, or taking mass transit. So we're on board. We want to do the best we possibly can while we go about our mission of alleviating poverty. Any hints, any pointers, any ideas, any research you can share with us, we promise we will take it, we will try to learn from it, and continue to strive to be the best possible company we can in alleviating poverty and creating awesome quality coffee to you as our customers. Thanks a lot for watching.